Maybe something about the turnover revolver then, because that's the only thing we have left.
Okay. Oops. Don't care about that. Fontaine, about the Croque-Monsieur's turnover pistol. Is it valuable? That seems a little far-fetched. Tell us about the ammunition. You were about to say something about the guns and ammunition before Madame Beaumont cut you off. Could you give us the details? Oh, great. Now he'll never stop talking. I'm glad you asked, Falcon. See, as you probably know, most bullets are just small, round lead balls, right? But that's not the case here. This particular weapon uses an advanced iron-tipped aerodynamic, carefully grooved. Actually, it would be quicker if I just show you. Take a good look. This is an iron-tipped minier ball. It's very rare, top-of-the-line technology. Before last night, I'd never even seen one of these in person before. Like I said before, the Croque-Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It only makes sense that he would have access to the latest weaponry. Where did you find this bullet, Fontaine? In the turnover pistol's chamber. Hold on, I'm confused. I thought the Croque-Monsieur fired his gun. So how is it possible that his gun was still loaded with a bullet? A turnover pistol is double-barreled. This means it can hold 2 bullets at once, ready to be fired in quick succession. I see. The Croque-Monsieur fired 1 bullet, but died before he could fire the second. I trust that you have no more questions about this matter, Falcon. We've wasted enough time already.
Yeah, where's the other bullet?
Not yet. Where is the other bullet? What other bullet? They fired Minier ball. There were 2 shots that night, remember? One from the assailant and one from the crocodile. I scoured the scene for a couple of minutes, but I couldn't find it. It's a pity. It would have been great to have 2 of these magnificent bullets. Madame Beaumont, did anyone find the fired Minier ball in Cocorico's body? In his body? You are asking if Cocorico was wounded by the bullet? No, that much is plain to see. So again I must ask, where is the fired Minier ball? Well, I don't have any clue. What are you trying to get at, Falcon?
If they were point-blank range, Cocorico would have been injured.
Isn't it obvious? If the bullet wasn't embedded in the alleyway wall, and it wasn't embedded in Cocorico, then that means... it hit the murderer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause obviously Cocorico was point blank. The bullet hit the murderer, the real murderer. It must still be embedded in whoever attacks the Croque-Monsieur. A ludicrous notion. It makes perfect sense. The double-barreled turnover gun, the missing bullet. Fine, I'll humor you. Let's say that the bullet did indeed hit the real perpetrator. What of it? Well, it has only been a few hours since the shooting. Presumably, the person will still have the bullet lodged in them. Find the person with the unique iron minier ball embedded in them, and you find the real murderer. That's reasonable, but we don't have time nor resources to search every citizen of Paris to uncover an injured gunman. You don't have to search everyone in Paris. I believe the murderer to be someone in this very room. Oh, you think we have a traitor in our ranks? I do. This was obviously a planned attack. Someone invited Cocorico and the Croque-Monsieur to the same place at the same time in order to create a setup. Only someone with a rebel's connections could engineer such an event.
This is ridiculous. Are you really saying that someone in this room was shot last night? That's clearly untrue.
A bullet wound can be concealed. Perhaps if you all were to take off your shirts. No, I'm not having everyone in the room stripped down to their knickers just to cater to your outrageous theory. If you can't think of a more reasonable way to prove your stray bullet theory, then we end this damn trial here and now.
The searching machine.
More reasonable way? I have a more reasonable way.
Are you really? What are you thinking, Falcon?
Isn't it obvious? We have the perfect way to uncover whether someone has been shot. It's a genius solution. Hell yeah!
Are you serious, Falcon? You're relying on the invention of a lunatic?
I've never been more serious. Madame Beaumont, Friar Remus, and members of the court, this device is called an Explorer Extractor. It's the latest medical technology. It looks like a children's toy. I assure you, this is no toy. It was designed to find and extract metal embedded in bodies. A battlefield bullet finder and remover, if you will. I'm intrigued. So you're saying that you just swing that device around and it finds a bullet in a person? Yes, sort of. I don't know. We haven't had a chance to practice with it, really.
Madame, these birds are playing you for a fool. There's no way that such a device exists.
We have seen this device work with our own eyes. Sparrowson shall demonstrate.
Me?
Although he will need something to demonstrate it on. We don't have any meat. But we do have the Minier ball evidence. Here we have an iron-tipped Minier ball, as presented by Fontaine moments ago. Observe. I place the bullet in my closed fist. It now represents the fair bullet that is currently embedded in the murderer's body.
Allegedly.
Now, Sparrowson will demonstrate what happens when my hand is scanned with the Explorer Extractor device.
So I just do this and...
It's humming and buzzing. Is it really detecting that bullet? Absolutely. What an intriguing device.
Hey, what would happen if I were to hit extract right now?
But please don't. You'll remember what happened to that steak, right?
My, what is this feeling? It feels like... power!
Sparrowson, no! Don't let it get to your head. Okay, I'm convinced. Falcon, Sparrowson, you may perform a cursory scan of each of us with that device of yours.
Stop humoring these morons, madame. What good is this doing us?
Remus, they may be morons, but this test will grant a certainty of the rooster's fate. I can afford that time.
Hey, Falcon, what would happen if the murderer is someone not present in this room?
It most likely isn't.
What?
I'm stalling.
Falcon!
Get a move on, you two!
I really must express my displeasure that you are going along with this farce, Madame. Let's end this trial right here and now. You get the justice you so crave.
Don't worry, Remus. My patience for this Bellbrand is wearing thin too. When this asinine scheme of his fails, he will face the consequences. Lucky Bird, scan the rooster first. He is the prime suspect after all.
Okay. I'm not getting any reaction. That means there's probably no bullet lodged in Coco. So, he's innocent for sure.
No. All it means is that this bird was not shot by the hypothetical bullet. Don't forget, this is all speculation on Falcon's part.
Madame, I must insist you end this. It is a fool's errand. We have other matters we must attend to.
Remus, you let me worry about our time management. Piero, you go next.
Alright, let's get this over with. No reaction. It means that Pierre wasn't shot either. Sorry. I'm tired, so I'm losing my French accent.
It's okay. I'm trying to get to a good save point, but...
I know. Right, guys?
Let's see. Next we shall test...
Madame, I implore you.
You're being awfully lippy, Remus. Why don't you go next?
Me? It's not really necessary, madame. I don't want to participate in this ridiculous child's game.
This is no game, and I am issuing you an order to cooperate.
I refuse.
Piero, please restrain Remus.
With a pleasure, madame.
Ooh, damn!
What are you doing? Keep your filthy talons off of me. I will not be manhandled. Oh, stop that. You're making a mistake. Madame, think a little harder. I have an alibi. I was with you the whole evening.
Spellson, do the test.
Huh. Falcon? Not getting any reaction.
That can't be right. Do it again.
There's nothing. Remus must not have been shot, as far as this device can tell. The utter nerve to manhandle a man of the cloth like that. As I said on the floor, madame, I was with you in Fontaine the entire evening. I could not possibly be in two places at once.
It's true. You were sitting in my line of sight exactly when the murder was supposed to have taken place. As was I. Right. Fontaine was sitting with us too, so that rules him out. And I know I didn't perform the murder, obviously. Which means that every suspect has been accounted for. Go sit down, Lucky. Your job is done. You realize what this means, don't you, Falcon? Your little test failed. Your hypothetical bullet theory turned out to be unsubstantiated speculation. Pure guesswork.
Shall we end the trial, madam?
Wait, there must be someone we're not accounting for. I just know it. There's someone else who could have been the shooter. Yeah. Well, we're looking at the people here. Let's see, where is he? There he is, Romulus. Flyolimus, how is your brother? The man named Romulus?
My brother? He was forced to flee the country by our oppressive government.
You and I know that isn't true. Your brother is still in France. In fact, I think he's lurking in these very catacombs right now. An absurd notion. Your theories are getting more and more outlandish, Falcon. Where is your evidence?
Oh, I know, I can answer this one. I found this in the catacomb tunnel.
An introductory guide to the cult of reason? Thank you, Spellsong. Now, Friar Lemons, does this pamphlet look familiar to you?
No, I've never seen it before in my life.
Are you sure? Are you sure it doesn't belong to your brother, Romulus?
No. There are many cults in Paris. Maybe it belongs to one of them.
Falcon, I'll take your words that your lackey found this pamphlet in the catacombs, but Remus is right. You have no evidence that the man known as Romulus is the one who dropped it. This pamphlet could have been dropped by anyone. It could have even been dragged in on the sole of Pierrot's shoe, for all I know.
Wouldn't be the first time. At that moment, a chill ran down Falcon's spine. There was the dreaded reality. He had no evidence that the manifesto belonged to Romulus. It was just empty conjecture.
Madame, please, take my word. The person called Romulus lurks in these very tunnels. You have no proof, but you have my assurance.
He's floundering, madam.
Agreed. I've had enough of these rambling sillies. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of this bird's innocence. Madame Beaumont, I implore you, not another word. We humored you, we set up a curtain with the emotions of a trial, and now the Russo's guilt has been firmly proven.
We have more evidence.
Enough! The trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you have been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont. Madame, please.
Shay, it's all right. I've made my peace.
This is far from all right.
Dying in the name of a new republic, at the hands of rebels, there's worse ways to go. It was good enough for Robespierre, right?
Severin. No.
Shit.
Tend to the body, Pierrot.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you plan to kill us too? Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed.
Your mercy is admirable, madame. But I fear if we let these two go, they will tell the police everything. It would compromise us. No, we promised to keep our beaks shut. Right, Falcon? Ah, but we cannot trust the words of potential traitors, madame. For the good of France, we must execute the birds right now. Some man of God you are.
I hate to admit it, but you have a point, Remus. This is an unpleasant situation. What to do? Okay, I know. I'm going to give you a choice. You have two options. The first is that I shoot you right here and now. That's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done.
What's option number 2?
You join us. We need lawyers to help bring the new republic into fruition. Your skills would be very much appreciated.
Our skills?
Somebody has to draft new laws. Somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the new republic's internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the officials who corrupted this country. Wouldn't that be a glorious job?
You did just kill his friend. You mean persecute the Prime Minister? Or the King?
We can discuss the specifics later. For now, I need to hear a decision. What would it be?
And who knows? Maybe we won't die.
Maybe we won't.
We must die with our ship. We must go down with it.
Yes.
Let's go down with our ship.
We have to go down. We have to go down with the ship.
Severin's dead. There's no point in continuing without Severin.
Yes. I would rather...
Join you. We would love to join you. The rebels and the aviary attorneys. What a team!
Because of course, Barrison would be like, no, I don't want to die. Spellson, this is serious. Let me talk.
No, I know what you were about to say, and it was stupid. I'm not going to let you throw away both of our lives just so you can satisfy your stupid pride.
I refuse to work with a monster who murdered someone.
You don't have to be happy with the task. Just...
Are you two done conferring? We can't draw this out any longer. Fine, we'll work with you. Good. Then a verbal contract has been made.
Which doesn't stand in court. So what happens now?
Pierrot and Fontaine will lead you to Le Canard Joyeux. I will finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running. Of course. Then we're done here. Fontaine, lead the way. Yes, madame. Come along, you two.
Can't seriously be trusting these filthy lawyers, madame. They're probably plotting revenge for the dead friend at this very moment.
I do trust them. Throughout that trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but it is exactly what we need in this revolution.
But they will betray you.
If they are stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, they will regret it. Okay. The end of Act 3. Good night, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday. Holy shit.
Good night, all you people watching on YouTube.